Francis Ngannou, TKO, Junior Dos Santos in the first round, and I picked Ngannou to win, and I was rooting for Ngannou, so I'm a happy man. So for Junior Dos Santos fans, it's a very very sad day, but it is what it is. It's the reality of the sport. So Ngannou won the fight, and he looked very incredible. For Ngannou, he looked incredible, because one thing I was worried as an Ngannou fan was that he did win against Velasquez and Curtis Blades, but what was worrying is that they're both wrestlers. They're both wrestlers, and they're not that good at striking. Velasquez is an okay kickboxer, but he's not as dangerous as guys like Derek Lewis or Junior Dos Santos on the feet. So maybe that's why he won the fight, and maybe the when he knocked out Curtis Blades and Cain Velasquez, they got knocked out because they engaged first. Curtis Blades threw a jab and got countered with an overhand right, and Cain Velasquez tried to take down Francis Ngannou. So and in that process, he got knocked the fuck out. Like, he got TKO'd. So if Junior Dos Santos doesn't engage, which I doubted, because he always engages, but if he doesn't engage like Derek Lewis, maybe we see another Francis Ngannou versus Derek Lewis too. So I was worried for that. But in this fight, I saw the old, dangerous beast Francis Ngannou that wanted to attack. So it was very good to see it. So what was interesting is that they opened up with kicks, and especially for Ngannou, it was very interesting because Junior Dos Santos, after his prime, he started to use kicks. So nowadays, seeing him using kicks is not that surprising but for Ngannou, to see him using kicks like 3 times, I think he threw like 3 kicks in a row, low kicks. It was very interesting, and I did see the one leg kick against Curtis Blades, and that was very powerful. But it was a little bit awkward because it wasn't it was kind of unorthodox. Like the way he threw kicks is like pure fucking power, and less of a technique but pure power. So yeah, so he threw like 3 leg kicks in a row, and JDS threw his kicks in his own, and at one point he knocked down Francis Ngannou. So I was like, holy shit, Junior Dos Santos kicks hard, and if he kicks Francis' leg again and again, maybe he can TKO Francis with the leg kicks. So I was worried for him, and then they started exchanging, and then Junior Dos Santos threw a overhand right, and then Francis Ngannou countered with a left hook and a right uppercut / right hook, and it was the same punch that he countered from Andrei Arlovsky overhand right. So Andrei Arlovsky and Junior Dos Santos, they both threw a haymaker-ish huge overhand right. They both missed, and Francis Ngannou threw a big loopy left hook, and then in Andrei Arlovsky's case, a short uppercut, and Andrei Arlovsky went airborne. And for Junior Dos Santos, the left hook, the big left hook was same, but the right uppercut was a bit wider because Junior Dos Santos head was more on his right side. The only difference in the 2 punches is that Arlovsky went airborne after the uppercut right away, but Junior Dos Santos still very good chin. He didn't go airborne, so it took some more punches for Ngannou to finish JDS, and it was scary shit because Ngannou, after he landed that right uppercut / hook, he grabbed a hold of Junior, and he was like, "Come here, motherfucker! Where the fuck are you going?" And he just beat the fucking crap out of Junior until he got TKO'd. So for Junior, that's some scary shit. That's like a nightmare. So I'm happy for Ngannou. a bit sad for Junior, but it is what it is. But I'm a bit underwhelmed by the fight, because what Francis did, perfect. What Junior did, he overextended a little bit, but it was okay performance. It made a good, exciting fight that ended in a TKO. But what I wanted was like Francis Ngannou versus Alistair Overeem kind of finish. I wanted someone. I don't care. I was rooting for Francis, but what I wanted was someone to go out cold, like out, like go into another orbit. That's what I wanted. I wanted if Francis wins, I want Junior to go out cold, like cold. Because we've never seen Junior Dos Santos out cold. He has been KO'd a couple times, like he got TKO'd by Alistair Overeem. He got TKO'd by Junior Dos Santos. He got TKO'd by Cain Velasquez in the third fight. Actually, he TKO'd himself by hitting his head on the canvas. But we've never seen him getting KO'd clean, like getting knocked out cold. So you may think I'm a bad dude. I mean like a bad human being for saying this, but I really wanted to see JDS getting knocked out cold. Not because I hate JDS, but just for the sake of my enjoyment. And you might think, who the fuck is this evil? I'm not an evil. I'm just saying that you guys enjoyed when Alistair Overeem got knocked the fuck out cold and went to another orbit. Everybody enjoyed it. It's just the same thing. I just wanted. It's like this fight was so. I anticipated this fight for like a couple weeks or even couple months, and then for it to end in this way, like it did end in a finish, but for it to end in a TKO, it wasn't that violent. It was like he touched him and he went down and he punched him a couple times and it ended in TKO. I wanted more. I wanted more violence. I wanted someone to fucking die, and that didn't happen. So I am a bit underwhelmed. But for the sake of Junior's health, the way it ended was better for him than getting knocked the fuck out cold. So let's talk about both fighters' future. So Francis Ngannou, number 2 ranked, and Junior Dos Santos, number 3 ranked. So the ranking's not gonna change because the higher ranked fighter beat the lower ranked guy. So Francis Ngannou, 100%, he has to face the winner of Daniel Cormier versus Stipe Miocic. But here's the thing. I think if Daniel Cormier loses to Stipe Miocic, I think he's gonna ask for trilogy against Stipe. I don't think he's a guy who's gonna retire or move down to light heavyweight and fight John Jones with that L in his record. I don't think Daniel Cormier will leave without getting his revenge. So 100%. If Daniel Cormier wins, I think it will go to Francis Ngannou because Stipe lost the fight twice. I don't think Stipe is gonna be like, I won the trilogy, because he lost twice in a row. But for Cormier, if he loses, I'm 100% sure he was gonna ask for trilogy. He's not gonna retire with that L against Stipe. So if I was Ngannou, I would root for DC to win. Because if Stipe wins, he's not getting the title shot. The Cormier and Stipe will fight again. So if Stipe wins, what should Ngannou do? I think he should wait it out, because there's nobody he should fight next. Like maybe like he just beat Junior Dos Santos. He knocked out Curtis Blades. He knocked out Alistair Overeem. Alexander Volkov, not a worthy contender. Cain Velasquez finished him. There's not a single worthy contender opponent for Francis Ngannou. Maybe he can fight Derek Lewis to erase that L, the shit fight. Maybe he wants to fight Derek Lewis again and knock him out cold. I think he can. I think if the real Francis Ngannou shows up, I think he can KO Derek Lewis in first round or second round. So yeah, I hope Stipe Miocic KOs Daniel Cormier because I like Stipe. But for Ngannou, I hope Daniel Cormier wins. Because there's no way Daniel Cormier retires or do something else without getting his revenge on Stipe. So this is a fucked up situation for Ngannou. Like, you know, it is. I don't know why everybody doesn't talk about it, but it's so obvious. Daniel Cormier loses, he's gonna ask for a trilogy against Stipe. So it is what it is. But today is a very, very sad day for Junior Dos Santos fans. He got knocked off. I mean, he didn't get knocked the fuck out like I wanted to, but he got TKO'd, and he got bullied by a better man, by a stronger man. So it's a sad day for Junior Dos Santos fans and Junior Dos Santos family, and you can cry. It's okay to cry. I did cry when Francis Ngannou KO'd my favorite fighter, Andrei Arlovski.
The Predator Francis Ngannou lights up the masses yet again. Brian will talk to him. We'll get to the official decision after this. This is Fox UFC Live.
It was a very depressing moment for me. For about a week, it was very depressing, but it's okay. Time will solve everything. Time cures everything. Okay, so it is what it is. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.